You see money all around me. I look like I'm the man. Yeah, but I was down and out like last week. Tell me where have you been?
All right, y'all. Welcome back to another episode of Refined and Ratchet, where we teach you how to be refined with ratchet tendencies. And today, per her words, we have the Casey Mills, and she write books. Okay, so y'all just get into it. Okay, make sure you get into that catalog. So, Miss Casey Mills, tell the people a little bit about yourself, who you are, what's happening in your world.
Okay, so I am a published author. I have been writing since July of 2015. I have books, lots of books. I write in all romance genres, urban, paranormal, fantasy, like just any romance. I'm a romance girly though, so no matter what I write, it's gonna have some romance in there, and that's pretty much it. She write books.
She write books. And so, yeah, so we're doing today because she's also a CCLF, also known as Chocolate City Lit Festival author. And so we're talking about her journey through authorhood, accepting the yes from Chocolate City Lit Fest, expectations, where she's looking to go. So yeah, Charlie, you want to hop into some things with Miss Casey? Charlie, let's go.
Yeah, well, before we get started, Casey, we always start with a mental health check-in. We just want to make
Okay.
sure the vibe is right. So we'll start with you, how you feeling, how you doing, how your mom and them. Just lay it all out there.
I am good. I am at the tail end of event season, so life is
Yeah.
good on the road all over. Happy about that. Books are coming, family's good, in good health, so I'm good. Mental health is good. I'm tired, but life is good.
Right.
Understood.
Understood. What about you, Niche? How you feeling? How life been treating you?
Life is I am getting back into the swing of things. You know, we had life happen, and
Yeah.
so now we're at that part where after life has happened, and just
Mhm.
coming back full circle. So it's good. I'm just trying to get back in the swing of things. I have not been creating content. I haven't really done much of anything. So we're trying to pull it together,
Yeah.
basically.
Okay.
How you
And
doing?
for me, full-time worker bee, full-time grad student,
Yeah.
want to be full-time podcast and content creator, but I have a tutor for my master's statistics class because my math don't be mathing, but
Oh,
gotta do what you gotta
Jesus.
do. Gotta do what I gotta do. But other than that, it's been good, easy going. Glad to be back. Y'all know we took last week off because life had kind of, got in the way a little. Well, I ain't gonna say got in the way. Life happened. So we
Happened.
back this week and we came back with the Casey
Hmm.
Mills. I have to put that in front of your name because you
Yeah.
are her, you are that, you are the moments.
She's
Oh,
exactly she is. Exactly who she thinks she is.
Right. And I will say before we get started, when y'all come into the live, please like the live, please comment because we want to leave our jobs for real. So go ahead and let YouTube know that we are active by doing so.
Please.
And while they're doing that, we will talk about Chocolate City Lit Fest. As you know, Miss Casey, we are a collaborative partner with Chocolate City Lit Fest, the official
yes.
podcast. So we want to ask you what you're looking forward to. We'll throw your flyer up there. They got you looking all sitting all pretty with your books and things. So how did this come about?
Um, So I saw, honestly, I reached out to them. I saw it and I was
Okay.
like, "Oh, I want to do that. That looks like
Mhm.
fun." And
Right.
immediately they sent back and they're like, "Oh my God, we're so excited you want to do this." And I was like, "Yes, I do." So
Yes.
it just looks fun. I've been doing a lot of events. I wanted to do one that I haven't done before, do
Mm-hmm.
something different. Um, the area is a little sketchy right now with all the stuff going on in the world, but I
Mhm.
still
Mm-hmm.
feel like this is going to be an amazing thing. I'm
Mm-hmm.
excited about it. I'm
Right.
excited about the event, all the authors, the lineup. The
Yeah.
lineup. It's like a
Yes.
wish list of authors. So I'm super excited about that because I am a reader also. So yeah, I'm excited.
Okay. And I was gonna ask you along with Chocolate City Lit Fest because I've never been to DC. Have you been to DC before?
I have. I've been a couple times, like we've gone with family and stuff like that, and
Okay.
I've come for some conventions and stuff, but never just in a book space. So I'm
Okay.
excited
Okay.
about coming for a book space.
Okay. Now I want to ask you this. Hold on, because I have to ask everybody this chicken and mumbo sauce they be talking about. Is it really worth the hype, or the girls in DC lied to me?
I don't know. But
Now,
I
Casey.
I get a pass. I'm a vegetarian.
Oh,
Okay. Okay.
duly noted. Duly noted.
Got
Go
it.
ahead, Niche.
I didn't have nothing. I was just about to ask about being chili bowl like everybody talk about, but I don't know if they got vegan or vegetarian chili. So,
Right.
but
Now, I was
go
gonna
ahead.
ask when you go to Toxic City Lit Fest, so we would like to know, like, are you bringing your back catalog? Are you only bringing new release? Because the girls be in the tizzy about
Yes.
what book's gonna be on the table. So let the people know what's gonna be on the table at Toxic City Lit Fest.
So for me, I'm going to say if you want my back catalog, and I will be uploading. I'm re-uploading all of my books. So pre-order. If you want the back catalog, pre-order. 99.9% chance I will not have that with me.
Okay.
And it's only because my catalog is so extensive. Is that the right word?
Yes.
But so pre-order, and it will more than likely be the newer stuff. If it is a backlist item, it's going to be something that's just in heavy rotation, and it always is asked for at events. But if you want backlist, pre-order, because more than likely it's going to be the newer stuff that comes out now. We're literally almost a year away, so there's no telling what I'll have released between now and then. But
Okay. Okay. Because listen, we about to get into some of these releases because, ma'am, I can't
Yeah.
keep up. I
Yeah.
But
cannot keep
I
up.
will say pre-order. Pre-order is your best bet to make sure you get what you want.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, let me just reiterate for the people. Miss Casey Mills said for Chocolate City Lit Fest, if you want some on the backlog, you're going to have to pre-order because she ain't going to have that with her. It's going to be
Yes.
new releases and beyond.
So don't get to that table telling me some. So you don't
Do you
have.
have?
I told y'all I
And
got shadows and
I
whispers.
will say this. I will let you order it from me there. A lot of times I'll do that,
Oh,
but I
nice.
am a
Okay.
professional procrastinator. I am a professional procrastinator. I
Okay.
literally will have your book sitting on the table, ready to go, ready to be packaged and shipped out, but I walk right past it for like a whole month.
Oh, got it.
I can't help it. It's who I am. You will get your books, and if you have an issue with it, and you say, "Oh, it's taking too long," I will gladly give you your money back. I don't argue with nobody. I want repeat business, so
Right.
you're gonna be happy with me regardless. So I'm a professional procrastinator. Just keep that in mind. Those that order from me know that, but it's always a happy, lovely experience.
We love the honesty.
Yes.
Listen, you have
It
to know
is what it
yourself.
is. Like it
Right.
is what I know me, and I know my flaws. I embrace them.
Now, I do want to
Understood.
ask you with Toxic to Live Fest. Now, are there any authors you want to see? Like, dang, I ain't seen her. I know she gonna have this book I want. Is it somebody table you gonna stop by at CCLF and be like, girl, give me that?
Um, Absolutely not. And the reason being is because 90% of the time I'll reach out and order. I'm not trying to
Okay.
travel with stuff. So
Oh, okay.
that's the only reason why. But I will go see them. And I even like so behind the pen, I was like walking up, I ordered a lot from authors there, and they're like, you want to take it? I was like, no, can you just ship it to me? So
Yeah.
I
I,
will do that. I will
That
do
sound
that.
like Nisha. That
yeah,
sound like
I'm the
her.
same way. The only way I want to buy a book at the event is I can only get it there. Like you don't ship.
Right,
It's not
exactly.
online because baby, I gotta move quick. I don't know what's going
Yeah.
on. So yeah,
And
that
the
makes
thing
sense.
is, like, for the authors, like, we're coming with books. We don't
Yeah,
want to
Yeah.
go home with books, even if it's somebody else's.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
we just
That makes sense.
literally are so over it at that point. We're like, we just want to empty these tables and I just want to go home.
Okay.
Understood.
Good.
So with Chocolate City Lit Fest coming along, do you anticipate like doing anything special, like a special edition or something
I
particular for
do.
it?
I try to have a special edition of something at every
Okay.
event. I may even
Okay.
write a book specifically just for that. Just so that you may get a special cover for just that event. The story may be available to other people, but you may only get that cover there. So, but yeah, I always try to have something that's a special edition in one way or another at each event I go to.
Okay.
And listen, I have the cutest merch always that I give you when you buy books from me. So come buy books because you're gonna get some cute stuff.
Okay. All right.
Okay,
So
but will you ship mine when I buy it? I'm just playing. I'm just
I
playing.
that's
guess,
so
girl. I
selfish.
guess. I
I'm just
guess,
playing. I'm
girl.
just playing.
Okay. And just to let y'all know, so KC Mills will be at Chocolate City Lit Fest next April 2026. Please, please, please stop by her table, show her some love. She got the cutest merch. And
Yeah.
don't try to order from that backlog because Miss Mama says she ain't got it. Don't even,
Listen,
nah.
And
and she
listen,
also told y'all. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
no, you're fine. I was just gonna say I love to hug. I will take pictures with you. I will chat with you. If you continue chatting, I may move you to the side and still talk to you while we're moving that line because we are
Love
very
Yes.
that.
efficient. We don't want these people to wait because
Listen,
they got a lot of people to see. They don't want to be in my line for 4 hours. So I may still talk to you and say, come stand right here. We can keep talking, but we gotta get these people out of here. But
right.
I respect that because
Yeah.
it's you're trying to service so many people. Like
yes.
everyone wants their turn. So, I would also tell people be respectful of an author's
Yeah. Oh,
time. So
absolutely. And the thing is, I don't want somebody's experience to feel rushed. I don't,
Yeah.
because you support me. Like, I can write all the books in the world, but if you don't buy them, I don't exist, right?
Right.
yeah.
So
Right.
I don't want you're giving me your time and your money. I don't want you to feel cheated, but I also don't want the next person to feel cheated. So I'm going to give you your personal experience, make sure that you feel appreciated, but then we got to keep you moving. So,
Yeah. And let me ask
Understood.
you this, for Chocolate City Lit Fest, you're staying for the entire weekend. You're not going
yes, I'll
in
be
and out
there
of us. Okay.
entire weekend. So if you see me walking around, and I tell people all the time, I'm horrible with names. I kind of remember faces, but I don't know a lot of people. So if you see me, don't be like, I want to go talk to her, but I want to go talk to her. Don't do that. Come talk to me. Just be like, hey, girl.
Well, I'm
Got
telling
it.
you now, we looking at you like you our cousin now. So you see us, we gonna be, hey, Casey.
Listen, we gonna get it. We gonna have a good time.
Okay. Now we gonna get into some of your new releases because, like I said, man, we kind of talked before the show, and we gonna start with this one. So this one is out now. Only for me, man. Sports romance, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Listen, what
And
was the inspiration behind this one?
please tell
I
us because I read that and I had a couple questions.
Listen, so I mean I've written sports romance before and I've done football sports romance before, but I don't do secret babies a lot. So I feel like the last secret baby I did was Heart So Reckless. Might have been the only one. I know my memory is shit. But so I wanted to do the two together. And so I was like, we're gonna try this. We're gonna see how this work out. And
Right.
it just those characters just took it was just so perfect.
Yes.
So let me because I loved Amiri. I know people probably was like, "Oh my God, he's just a lot," but I loved him. Where did the inspiration for him come from?
Honestly, he created himself. So,
Okay.
and I say this a lot, and I'm sure almost every author has said this at some point. In order to tap into that creativity, you got a total line of insanity. Like these characters, they talk to us, we become them. Like they're it's us against them. Sometime I'm like. A lot of scenes in that book were supposed to be different, but the character was just like, mm-mm. Even her putting her hands on his face, it wasn't supposed to be that. It was supposed to be something else. And she's just like, no, this is my thing. So
Listen, her and the
we,
baby.
yeah, literally. And I know it sounds crazy, but if you're any kind of creative whatsoever, to tap into that, you have to just be free. And so he kind of created himself. I don't outline, I don't plot. I just sit down and I write, and what I get is what I get. And so that's why I say the characters create themselves, because once I start writing they come alive. I may have a general idea, he's going to be a football player, it's going to be a secret baby, she's going to hide the baby. That's all I know. I don't know their names, I don't know like who they are, their personalities, I don't know any of that. Once I start writing it kind of happens. So he just kind of started coming together, and then when his personality, I was like, oh, okay, you're a little bit of an asshole, but you really are down for them. Like, but then you got your reasons for being who you are. So it just all happened.
Listen, well, I'm gonna do like this here in Coming to America. That girl good because you don't outline.
Oh no, I can't. I'm probably the only person in the world who outlines and gets blocked. And it's because my brain is like, you said this is supposed to happen. I can't deviate from that. So I will sit there trying to force a fit and make something happen. And when you're in that creative zone, things go really, they can go left sometimes. But in my mind, I'm a Scorpio. In my mind, it's like, no, you said this is supposed to happen. I get blocked. So I
Mm.
don't outline. And it may be a very loose outline. It's to the point of, okay, I want them to do this, I want them to do this, and I want them to do this. But I can't sit there chapter by chapter and all of that. And I laugh at B Love all the time. When I say that girl writes her whole book in the outline, like literally chapter by chapter, scene by scene, her outline is her book. I'm like, girl, you got a superpower because I can't do that. Like it just doesn't work.
Right.
So we're all different in how we function with that. But so I don't outline. I literally just start writing, and what I get is what I get.
Okay.
Okay. I'm not mad
Now,
at it.
And
so
and because I'm sorry, me and cut y'all,
no,
because
no,
I
go ahead.
don't, it what I do is ordained because my memory is shit. Like my memory is terrible. So for me to be able to function through this and not have continuity issues or conflict and things like that with what I write, because I don't outline, I just know this is what I'm supposed to do because it works.
No.
Yeah, that's why I asked the question because, like, I'm clearly and you don't outline.
I don't. You know, and a
That's
lot
No.
of authors don't.
insane.
And they may outline and elusive, but I absolutely cannot. When I outline, I am blocked. I have writer's block. I just cannot do it. I've tried it. It didn't work. Don't just. I just don't do it.
That's when you
Okay.
know that pen blessed. Okay.
Listen, okay. Now, speaking of a blessed plan, now I started, and I got like maybe 10% left of this is called DVille Projects. Let me tell you something, ma'am. You and the rest who is you, Charity Shane, and Katora B got something coming after her, right?
So it's Kennedy.
Kennedy. Okay, yeah.
So there's 8 of us that are doing it, and we created the projects. We created so basically we created the projects, and we said, okay, we have 2 crossover events, which is the street ball tournament and that they live in the projects and have the block party. So those things will be consistent across the books. Everybody will have a
Right.
scene at one of those things. But outside of that, they have free reign. I don't even know what the other books are about. I was just like, here are your things. We're gonna like just turn your books in and we'll put them. So we have 8 of them that are coming out. I'm gonna be just as surprised as y'all when the rest of them
Okay.
come out.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
but so far, yeah, me, Charity, and Kennedy's are releasing,
Yeah.
and Coco releases tomorrow, actually.
Yes. Now I'm gonna tell you my business a little bit. I'm a cover hoe. Just gotta. And so listen, if the cover look good, you got me. I saw this
Okay.
Yeah.
cover. I said, "Yep, down low. Let me start reading that one."
Okay,
Thank
so
you.
Listen.
does the book fit your expectation
Yes,
for the cover?
the when
Okay.
it started out, I was just like a female barber. Oh, this is gonna be yeah. Let me yeah. I
Okay.
was kind of I want rocking with Celine for a minute because it's like don't come back for my girl after you done disappeared on her. But we we understand why we
But listen,
we
no,
get there
she ran off on him. But
right.
I just keep reading.
Okay, okay, okay. But no, I saw this one and I was just kind of like, oh, this cover looks dope. And I thought when I saw the second cover with Charity Shane, I was like, oh, she finna do a series. And I had to reading is fundamental. I had to slow myself down. I said, baby, that don't say Casey Mills, that say Charity Shane. You need to relax. I was about like, wait a minute, how many gonna be in here? And why you release them so fast? I was like, you know what, Charlie, calm it down. This whole one. But so far, so good. I like when authors can come together and be collaborative. So you said it was 8 of y'all. How was it kind of like getting everybody together? Because I know everybody involved got like a ton of different projects and deadlines to meet. Is it one of them things like, girl, have your 1-2 on this day and we're gonna send it to the editor and bye, be out my face?
So we have been going back and forth with this since I think January,
Okay.
when we created it, and we have pushed the deadline. These are all my authors, so I'm also a publisher. So these are all my authors.
Okay.
So we've pushed the date back because they were releasing other things. I was releasing other things. I'm in the middle of event season, and so we just kept pushing it back. But finally, we just had a hard line. Okay, this is the deadline. Everybody have their books in, and they trickled in, and so they're all in the process of being edited now, and they're coming out, and it's like soon as it comes from the editors and they go through their edits, then we're just gonna put them out because we want to get them all out before the end of September. So But
Now,
it just kind of works.
okay, now for this, because it's 8 of y'all, are y'all just gonna keep this on Kindle, or are y'all gonna bundle this thing up, be like, boom, y'all want all 8 of these, have it, or y'all gonna let the authors kind of
No,
sell them on
well,
their own?
yeah, I let them do their own print and
Okay,
paperback books. I don't, it would be too much for me to be trying to, oh, I need to order this for you and that. So they do all of
Mm-hmm.
their print books always.
okay,
So if you want them, you can get them from them. And we may go back and, everybody order the books and say, okay, we're gonna do them all in a box, but they still get their own sales. They'll do it, they'll order their books, and we would do it that way. So if somebody wanted all of them to make it convenient, we
hmm.
might say, okay, for this time only, we'll put them all together. But no, they handle I don't have the patience or the time to
No, man, because you busy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you busy.
So I
Go
heard
ahead.
you mention that you're also a publisher. Now I
yeah.
missed that, and I've been reading you for a while, but in my research, I missed that part. So
Mhm.
being a publisher plus an author with so many deadlines, so many titles under your belt, so many titles pending, how are you saying?
Yes,
Um,
Just curious.
yes.
so I'm moving so much that I don't have a chance to not be sane.
Got it.
Got it,
But
got it.
I do I have a very supportive friend group, and my family is phenomenal because a lot of my time goes into my publishing and then the authors, so it just works. But I do make sure I step away sometime and do stuff that's not book related,
Mhm.
Okay.
just to keep that balance because it can be a lot and it's stressful. But I mean, I've been doing this for a really long time. I figured out my rhythm and how
Okay.
it works, and so you just kind of have to figure out your rhythm. But also to stay sane, like I said, I give myself grace. Like I said, I'm a professional procrastinator with a lot of stuff, and that's what my deadlines too. I literally will be like, I should write today. I should write right now, and then in the final hour I'll write 30,000 words in 2 days just to finish something because I needed to get it done because I procrastinated. But I figured out my rhythm and I kind of
Yeah.
know what works.
Okay.
Got it.
Got it.
Understood.
Now, I'm this the last release we're gonna ask you about. Now, I asked the girls in my IG channel, I was like, what's the most anticipated release y'all waiting on this year before the year out? And baby, they said this one. You could do
Yeah.
You
damage
do,
too.
damn it.
Listen, you might have to hide and turn off your socials for about 2 weeks because that's all I kept seeing. You could do damage too. I see that and butterfly seats. But all the girls are like, this is the one we have been waiting on because they love that first one so much. They
Oh my
said, come
God.
October,
I
we,
hate
we
that
need that.
so bad. I do. I hate that
Oh,
so bad just because it's like the anxiety of, it's like,
yeah.
I don't know. Like, I think for authors, the biggest thing for us is we don't want you to have expectations,
Mm-hmm.
because then when you have expectations, if it doesn't meet like whatever your expectation was, whether it was what, because 99% of the time what you want from the book is not what I intended it to be, right?
Right.
But it
Mm-hmm.
does work. So even if that's not what you wanted and it was what I intended it to be, sometimes it just lands and it works, right?
Uh-huh.
But y'all give me anxiety because when them expectations be high like that. But you want to hear something incredibly crazy?
Mhm.
This book was an independent release, got picked
Okay.
up by a traditional publisher. So
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
independently released, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago. Got picked
Right.
up by traditional public. Timing is everything.
Yeah.
Yes.
Back then, it was just like, it was okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's just timing is everything, and I just firmly believe that God was like, look, it's time for this one,
It's
so
go
we
time.
gonna put it,
Yeah.
we gonna put this one right out there again, and we gonna run it back, and so it worked.
Yeah.
So thank you, you just stressed me the fuck out. Can I say
You
that?
Yeah,
listen,
you
we
can.
on YouTube, you can cuss.
I-
Or whatever you want to say.
She said you just stressed me the fuck out. Well,
Sorry.
listen, I listen because I didn't read the first one to this one, so I let me finish Deville first, and I'm gonna jump into this one.
okay, okay.
But when I saw that, I was just like, and it's crazy. I asked that because I was like, damn, I'm interviewing her next week. Like, what's going on? But Eric, that's all. And I will send you the screenshot proof. That's all
I
they were saying in the
listen.
channel. They
I
was just
believe
like,
you
you could
because
do damage too. You could. I'm just like, well,
listen.
damn, what
I
the hell did I miss
promise.
on the first one?
I believe you. Access, like, so readers have access now. When I
Right.
say I have gotten emails, texts, And I have my business line on my social media, not my personal phone, but my business line. They be texting. They're like, so when that come out, can I get an early copy? I mean, it's
Yes.
crazy. But I'm grateful. Listen,
I about to say those are good problems to
it's
have
a good
though.
problem to have, but you still stress me out.
Yeah. Listen, my girl said stop stressing her out. But again, I will say like there has to looking at like you said, you know, you started out, the job thing didn't work out, so you were right, and you're hustling. Now you in a position like, listen, I can sit down and chill if I want to. Y'all ass just ain't gonna let me sit down and chill because y'all want what y'all want. So I know that has to be an amazing feeling.
Yeah, it is. It is a really good feeling. Like I said, I'm grateful because I'm 10 years in,
Yes.
and
Yeah.
I have changed and grown, and I'm all over the place with these genres. I have had readers that are patient with me. Like, I'm like, I know this ain't what I usually write, y'all. Just work with me here.
Work with me.
And
Yeah.
a lot of them are like, that's not my thing. I'll come back when you write something else, but they come back.
Yes.
So
Yes.
I'm I'm so grateful because again, to have longevity, my goal is longevity,
Yeah.
and you got a lot of people that's like they want a chart, they want this, they want that, and everybody's goals are justified, and I don't
Yes.
discount that. My goal is
Right.
longevity.
Right.
I'm like, I want to be here for another 10 years.
Yes,
Like
Lord.
and so I'm grateful. So it's a great problem to have. The fact that, like you said, they want this book, they want something.
Yeah.
It could be that they're like, Casey, who? Oh yeah, I remember her from a long time ago. I don't,
Yeah.
so it's a good problem to have. I'm humbly grateful because again, I can write books all day long. If y'all don't read them, where am
Yeah.
I in this?
Right.
So basically, what you said is how we still talking about Brenda Jackson 20, 30 years later. Casey want to be in that
Yes.
Yes.
number. I
Yes.
Yes.
follow you.
Look, she and
Auntie
I had
Beverly.
that
Yes.
conversation too. I told her, I said, listen, I'm trying to be right there with you.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yes.
what I
Most
want.
definitely.
Because I
Okay.
am in my late 30s and remember reading her in my teenage years when I wasn't supposed to.
Yes.
Right.
So that's the type of relevance you want to have, in my
Yes,
opinion.
absolutely. And
Yeah.
you want just a profound presence of a lot of things. I don't want to just be remembered for one thing. Like I want it to be where like, oh, well, she wrote this or she wrote that, or she could flip the script and write this. And I know readers sometimes are like, no, we like it better when you write this. And I'm like, I love when I write that, but y'all work with me and let me try
Mm-hmm.
this. It may
Yeah.
bomb, but I gotta
Yeah.
try it.
Most definitely.
So
And I
you
think
know,
that's what I liked about in Amiri's story. I was reading because I always read cover to cover. I always read
yeah,
like the author notes. And what you said was, listen, these characters are these characters. This how I wrote. Basically, what I
yeah.
interpreted said, I wrote the damn book how I wrote it. Love it or hate it. Go on about your business. Now that's how
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
and that's literally what it is. And so this is the thing. We all have different life experiences, right? We
Yeah.
come
mm-hmm.
from different places, and even if we're in the same place now, we perceive things differently. So I don't ever want a reader to come into something expecting this or that because it may not be what I intended, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So if it lands with you, that's great. And if it doesn't, that's okay too. If it's not for you at that moment, that's okay too. But the
Right.
book is what I wanted it to be. And even if
Yeah.
it didn't land for you the way you wanted, or you expected this, or you wanted that, it's what I intended. So I'm okay.
Yes.
I walked away from it like I did my thing with it. However you receive it is on you. So I'm okay. I'm even okay with negative reviews because I know that it's what I wanted. But what I don't ever really, what I can't process is the fact of I don't know, you telling me that this is not what I intended. It is what I intended it to be. It's what I
Right.
wanted. So
Yes.
you don't have to receive it that way, but it's what I intended. So I'm okay, good, bad, or indifferent. I'm not one of the people that's like, well, about to fall all apart just because you didn't like, because you ain't gonna like everything, and that's okay. But
Yeah.
come
Most
back and
good.
try something else.
Right.
I'm gonna say it for you. Y'all ain't got to like it. If you want something the way you want to, hell, you go write it.
Hmm. That
That's all
part.
I got.
Now, listen, I'm gonna ask you something, okay? So
Oh
I don't know
goodness.
if you remember this or not, but I made a video a while back saying, "Hey, to my OG authors,
Club
stick to the
flyers.
club flyers." And baby, you was in them comments. You was like, I am triggered. There are covers because
Listen.
of this history attached to my surviving
Listen.
goal too. And I was trying to find that. I have been trying to find that book for the longest to see what the hell you was talking about. Because you and L. Casey was like, God damn it, y'all said y'all want aesthetically pleasing, and now y'all thought y'all want club flyers. So tell us.
Please understand. So here is, and this is for me only, but this probably applies to some of the OG authors. We had a terrible experience in the industry, right? Something
Right.
happened with us. It was a terrible thing. And those covers are from that era, right?
Right.
So I'm triggered because when I see those covers, and some of them I really love, some of them I hated, but some of them I really love. But when I see those covers, I'm like, it reminds me of a time of the stuff that we went through. Like, I'm triggered by that. So it's that. And that probably applies to some of the other authors that were in that number. So that's my issue with it. And I don't necessarily care because some of them covers were bomb. Like,
yes, they were.
But so I don't have a problem with that. My thing for covers, I'm a creative. I'm a Scorpio. I'm also very indecisive. This is the problem with me. I will change my cover 50 million times because I will be before my book even releases. I'm like, ew, I don't like that cover no more. That is literally me. So that's why most of my covers have changed. It's literally that. But then again, too, like I said, I'm triggered by a lot of that, and I look at them covers and get irate, and then it's to the point where I want to pull up. So
enough said.
Yeah, so we're not gonna look at those covers.
But I said that because and again, I'm not a person that's against elevation and growth. I am not. Yeah. But when I see that club flyer, one, I know it's a banger.
You know what you're getting.
Two, I know it's some gang shit going on. And three, I know I didn't found my people. So when all the authors was doing, like a lot of authors went back and they're like, oh, this cover got a facelift. Lady Anisha did it. Jaquel did. I was like, baby, stop. L. Casey did it with Demon. I'm like, stop. Yeah. Stop it. Stop. And I thought, well, some of the girls I saw online, they were complaining like, oh, these covers are trash, but now they've updated the cover and given them AI. Oh, it's too much AI. It's too much.
Yeah, you can't win. You cannot win as a reader or author. You cannot win. It's always going to be a problem with something you do. So for us, we're just like, we just got to roll with what we feel. And if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. If you want a old cover, reach out to me. I probably still have it. I will sell you that book. Just don't be tagging me in it when you put it on.
You know, I said that though. I said that one day. I said, I want y'all to stop succumbing to what everybody say they want.
Oh,
half of these people don't know what the hell they want. You got to tell them what they want. Some days I hate Chipotle's, and other days I walk to my ass right on in them people restaurant. I just want talking about them. So I just feel like as an author, you're the creative. You give people what you want to give them, and if they don't like it, that's their damn problem.
And the thing is, I'm moody as hell when it comes to what I read, when it comes to what I write. Like just in life in general, right? So I like it now. I may not like it later, but I'm moody as hell. So even for readers, like y'all, it could be a vibe right now. I want this. I want this. I like the way this looks. I like this storyline. I like this. But if we flip everything we do to cater to that, the same way these thousands or hundreds or two people like it, it's thousands or 102 over here who don't. So do whatever makes your heart sing. And if they like it, they like it. If they don't, they don't. But ultimately, just make sure the people fuck with you in general. Because even if they don't necessarily love the cover or the storyline or whatever, they fuck with you.
They rock with you.
They're gonna be there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
the only thing I got left, because baby, before the show, we was talking about you being booked and busy. So you gonna be outside a little bit for the rest of this year, but next year, baby, you outside. So we know you got Chocolate City Lit Fest in April. We can't wait to see you there. We know. Well, I'm gonna let you tell. So you got Chocolate City Lit Fest in April, but what's coming before that and what's coming after that?
Okay, so the only thing I really know off the top of my head is Black Romance Book Fest. But mind you, I have like 8 things. And the reason why I can't process that right now is because I still have, I think, 5 more left for this year. I'm not done yet. So
Oh my
I'm
It's
trying.
in September.
I know I got Chicago. I'm gonna be with Jessica. I have Jacksonville. I have Southern Hearts and Signed Kisses. I have Steamy Lit. I have um I have one in Vegas. Like, so I'm not done yet. Like I still
damn.
have stuff. So I can't even really process that. But it will be on my page.
Okay. All right. So tell us where we can find where you gonna be at, because the
It'll be on
girls
my
want to know.
page. So I am author Casey Mills, or Casey Mills on all social. But the quickest way, or the most up to date way to find me is going to be on Instagram, because my PA does. She updates that. I'm not a social media person. I'm hardly ever out there. You can probably email me and get to me faster than you can from social media, but I
Right.
just don't. I'm an empath, and so if I see stuff, then I have to sit in it for a while and I absorb
Mhm.
it. So I'm not really out there, but my PA will check DMs
Okay.
and stuff and be like, hey, you need to go see this or check this or whatever. But author Casey Mills and the author Casey Mills on Instagram, but Instagram is probably the most up to date place to find information about me.
Okay.
Well, we know you said you was on time because you
Yeah.
you booked and busy and you got things to do.
I am.
So,
I got deadlines, but I don't really. I
yeah.
want to play. So
Well, see now you're not gonna say they killed me over there, y'all. So I missed the deadline because I'm like, because I'm
listen,
waiting
Mm-mm.
cause
too.
I will point fingers. I'd be like, well, they had me on that podcast for like
Yeah,
4 hours.
yeah.
Mm-mm.
Sorry, the book's not coming out.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Nah, you ain't gonna put them people in our inbox trying to
No,
fight us, no
no.
ma'am.
I'm
I
like,
be
Yeah.
you can
like,
find them at.
see,
It really be your own people.
it
It
really
be your
do. It
own
really
people.
do.
Be your
But we
own
do thank
people.
you for stopping by. Hopefully we
Yes.
can do this again when you have a little bit more time, so you
Yeah.
can
Yes.
hang out with us a
So I
little
can
bit.
hang out, give me
Yeah.
something
Yeah.
to drink, chill. But yes. So
Yeah.
I'm excited. I'm excited about seeing you guys next year. And like I said,
Yes.
we're gonna have a good time.
Yes.
All right, y'all. So again, Miss Casey Mills, the Casey Mills. Don't forget you can find her on all platforms at Arthur Casey Mills. And she said Instagram is the quickest way to reach out and
Now
most up to date.
email. Yeah.
Well,
Email
you get
too.
her by email fast. If you
But
want
PA.
up-to-date information, go
Yeah.
to the IG, okay, y'all? We thank you for showing up. And don't forget,
Yes.
she's a part of CCLF. So all you girls who got tickets and guys, you got tickets, you will at least see her there. The other
Yes.
events she got coming out. Make sure you stop at her table and grab some things. And if
Yes.
y'all special edition, see me one. Let's see. That was so selfish.
Listen,
But
listen.
we
Just
thank
just
you.
text me and then you get yours ahead of time. But
See,
thank you,
see that?
ladies. I
Thank
appreciate you having
you.
me. This was fun. It was easy. I always appreciate good hosts. So thank you so
Yes,
much.
ma'am. Thank you.
Thank
You want to come
you.
back? Just ping us, girl. We ready.
Yeah,
All
we
right,
ready.
got it. All right, thank
All
you,
right.
ladies.
Have a good
Uh,
All
one.
right, you too. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye. The KC Mills, y'all. KC
B.
said, baby, look, she said, I don't want to leave, but I gotta
But I
go
gotta
right
go
now.
right now. She'll be back.
Listen, before you know it, she gonna be back. All right, friends. So it's been a while since it's just been us, so we get to yap a little bit. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
Lord, we happy.
Yeah,
'Cause I
we
got
have.
some things to say.
All right.
I'm lying. I really
So
don't.
what you read, what we're watching, what we're listening to. What it
All
is, what it
right.
ain't.
All right. So what I am reading. This beauty dropped today. Okay. Now, body language by Natural
Ooh.
Antoinette. Okay. Now let me tell y'all. Let me tell you. I'm probably gonna get my ass in trouble because this was supposed to be a buddy read
Yes,
between
it was.
um
T. Yes, it was.
it's supposed to be a buddy read between me, Charlie, and T. But see
Mhm.
how my world set up, Charlie got statistics, T got everything, and hell, I just wasn't gonna wait no more. Now I'm gonna go back and reread it with them, but right now I'm reading it right now. Okay. And
Is
then
that it's T?
yeah. And then we
Okay.
also read Dro, the corporate assassin, because everybody,
Ooh.
if you know me, baby, you know I love me some Neek Mills. That is my girl. That's my boo. Love Neek all the way. And then, so I'm reading both of those simultaneously.
You
And
cold, baby.
I just been hopping in and out. Mama, I got 38 personalities, so it depends on what personality pop out. So I keep going back and forth. And
Okay. Yeah.
then, in honor of me and my romance friends being this month, we are going back and listening to Mr. Chemistry and listening to him be exactly who he think he is as well.
Okay.
So that's what I got going on, girl. What you got going on?
Baby, y'all know I done backlogged into Miss Arthur Lady's catalog, right? I had started listening to Homie Lovers and Friends.
I
And let
heard
me
that was
tell you
good.
something. Let me tell you something. Two things Jacquel Jacobs is gonna do. Ja is gonna write a good crackhead, and she gonna marry a trifling ass nigga. Hear
She
me and
love
hear
them
me well.
junkies.
When I tell you, I literally was 9% into this fucking book. And
Okay.
baby, I was in my office. I literally took my phone. It was about to chunk the motherfucker across the room. Swear to
So
God.
so basically what you're saying is I need to go download the list.
Yeah, go get it. And if it's on Hoopla. It's all 4 parts is on Hoopla.
Hoopla.
Well, the people said I was saying it wrong, friend.
Well, hoopla. We country here. They better give me the
Well, I
program.
was saying Hoopla. The girl was like, "What you say?" I said Hoopla. She said it's
Hoopla.
Hoopla. Okay, so
Oh,
it's on Hoopla. And baby, let me tell you, Arthur Lady has been a problem since before back when. Like I
mm,
know I went in her back catalog to do Staten Island. I went in her
yup,
back catalog to do the Brockwood series. Now I'm at
yup.
home with his friend, baby. I want to punch the fucking air. I listen. So then we was in a group chat. And I think Jess had already listened to it and some other things. So Jaleesa started kind of, I don't know if Jaleesa reading it or listening to it. Jaleesa
Mm-hmm.
sent me a message today, and matter of fact, I might play it. She was like, Charlie, what the fuck? Jaleesa was pissed, but it's good. And the first book got 4 narrators. So imagine listening to a movie with the sound, with the TV cut off, but the sound still playing. Baby, action. I think it's Miles, it's Winston James, it's Wesley Shaban, and I can't think of the other girl name, but it's 4 because it's 2 main male characters, 2 main female characters, and baby, they
Oh, I
bounce
love
to the
that.
left and right. Yeah, baby.
Okay,
Yes,
hold on. Before I go download it, that book is like 4 or 5 parts, right?
yes.
It's all parts of the narration out.
Not book 5. It goes
Oh,
up to
yeah.
book
Well, let me
4.
just go away because they're gonna piss me off.
Okay.
Cause the way y'all talking about it, I'm gonna be pissed off that I'm gonna get through everything so fast. Cause I'm gonna be listening morning, noon, and night, and
Yeah.
then I'm gonna get to book 4 and be like, "What the hell 5 is?"
Yeah. Yeah. So that's all I'm just as far as what I'm watching, I'm back on my Tubi kick
Hold
because
on, my girl said I read it, so you saying I need to listen to it.
listen to it, please. I got my Esther Roll hands down.
Girl, all right. Move the
Listen,
hell on, cause you play too much.
no, and as far as what I'm watching, I've been back on my Tubi kick because
Oh Lord.
honestly, no, seriously, I am a firm believer in Black independent anything.
Yeah, I
Tubi
know.
has a lot of great Black independent film directors, producers, actors, and actresses. And I was like, Tubi gets such a bad rep, but it's like if we can support independent Black authors, we can support these independent Black
Yeah,
films. And
I
I feel
agree.
like I do my due diligence because how we gonna get them into the major studios or down there in Atlanta Wood with Tyler and all them or out to Hollywood if we don't support that's if that's the route they want to go because they're gonna want to ask them how did this do on these platforms. So
You
I've been
know,
playing since 2017. I loved it.
you have, and now that you say that, that is very much true because people like I know you're right. Tubi, two things. Tubi does get a bad rep, but it ain't no different than a first time author, right? Your
Right.
first work that you wrote versus work 32, totally different. There's growth. I look at when we first started versus now, there's been consistent
Yes,
growth and we're
ma'am.
still growing, right? So you know
Yes.
what? You're right. Let me tell y'all, Charlie hit my house. If I say cut the TV on, it's going to Tubi.
Baby, ass booty and Tubi.
All right. You know what? Don't even worry about what the hell I'm about to say after that. Because ass booty and Tubi is crazy.
Now I
Why
will
would
say
you?
Tubi gonna give you a sex scene. You gonna see some all up through that thing. But and to be honest, I see like a lot of those guys. I gonna say a lot, but some of those guys come from the streets, and so I look at some of them like what's his name, Murder Pain that had the first little Tuba movie that come out and hit. I can't even think his name right now. Encino, like these was real street dudes, and now they making movies. So the fact that you did thought to put your money behind something else and make it happen. I'm all for that because you could be sitting in a jail cell right now. You could be serving a prison sentence, but you like, you know what? Let me try my hand at something that's legal, legit, and that's mine. So I'm always support Tubi. I want to be a Tubi actress. I ain't gonna hold you. I want to be in a Tubi movie.
I just want to be a little waitress or something.
That's all I want to say. I want to say, baby, you ain't got enough.
I really want to work production though. Well,
You always try to run some shit. That's your problem, man. Moving
right
right along.
though, you know I have a little control problem.
Anyway,
that's
now
crazy.
it's time for some literary tea.
Okay,
it ain't a lot this week, so
okay,
baby, BookCon done released their ticket prices today. Now
you know, cause see, we be talking about people that get on there complaining about them people damn ticket prices.
Let me finish.
Okay.
Hold on, what you got?
All right.
So you know, it was a whole big thing about BookCon a couple of months ago. People were saying who all gonna be over there. It was a whole bunch of shit, right? Baby, I'm looking through the packages and I'm looking. So the first price I see, $60. Cool. Next price I see, $100. Cool. The next price I see, $400. Okay, I see the vision because you know some of our shit run like that.
Mm-hmm.
That last premium VIP package, 900 of them things. I said, baby, what the fuck y'all doing down at the book club? Because the fact that they said complimentary water, baby, for $900, y'all better act like I'm a motherfucking fish to dump in the pool, goddamn. Because what you mean complimentary?
Oh God.
Complimentary, man. Okay, let me pull this up. Hold on. Cause see, this wait, you wait a goddamn minute.
Look, she said American dollars?
USD. Them people said
I think it's American dollars.
Listen, 900 of them things. BookCon said, I need my motherfucking money on time. That's what the people had done said. Now, hold up. Let me go to these tickets.
I'm trying to see what they think people slanging to pay $900.
So for $900, here you go. Okay. I ain't playing. It's like $900.
Okay.
For $900 is weekend admission, express entry and re-entry. Okay. First access to the show floor, access to Saturday night's fantasy themed ball, official BookCon 2026 gift bag, 15% off official BookCon shop discount, 10 author autograph reservations as supplies last, private VIP lounge access with water and charging stations, complimentary on-site shipping services, complimentary coat and bag check, reserved seating at the main stage, must be seated 20 minutes prior to the start of the panel, express checkout lane at the official book club con shop, and first access to BookCon 2027 tickets. Now it says these prices do not include fees, shipping for merch, and taxes will be calculated at checkout. Let me tell you.
I thought y'all said complimentary shipping state. Because see, when you said complimentary shipping state, I'm like, oh, I said that a little fast. When they said complimentary shipping station, I thought, okay, I'm not mad at the setup, but I still got to pay to ship my shit.
The fact that you said water in a charging station, bitch, I'm sorry, because I can get that on my own. I'm sorry.
Baby, I can bring a bottle of water and bring me a little charge bank in my bag.
Somebody said, ain't no meals included in that. Absolutely not.
That ain't even trail mix included in that, girl. Hell.
Listen, somebody said, oh, this nigga said, I'm going to mind my business, baby. We're going to have to, because, and then somebody else said autograph reservation. I'm not mad at that concept. Some of the stuff makes sense, but I'm trying to see what $900 gonna really get me for real.
They paying for their venue with your $900 here.
Yes. And you gotta think that's just for that portion. You still gotta get if you live outside, even if you live in New York, that's a lot of fucking money. There. You gotta fucking get there.
New York expensive all by itself, right? Flight, hotel. And if you anything like me, baby, anytime I'd have been in New York, driving was not an option.
Man,
Ubers from one block to the next, it'd be like $50 in New York.
I was like, that $50 walk.
Shit, I'm gonna lose 30 pounds walking to and from the event. Correct.
And here's the thing: it's only 2 days. BookCon is only 2 days.
Okay, now I'm typically complaining about people ticket prices, price, but see, I don't know who was over there on the team. I'm actually,
and you got to remember they brought this book event back because it was a whole big thing pre-pandemic. Pandemic hit, they stopped, and this is the first year they're bringing it back.
Oh Lord,
Yeah.
Look at this.
It's
Oh
giving
Lord.
me like, oh my baby, not to see no lily white ass. Oh, I'm sorry. No.
Oh
No, not to see them authors. I'm sorry. I will not. But if you are going to BookCon, please let us know. We would love to see the visuals. They got some influencers promoting the event or whatever. Uh are you okay? Is everything
Lord.
okay?
No, I'm glitching like a mofo.
Yeah.
I'm glitching because what?
Yeah, 900 on them things.
Girl, that's almost somebody rent. That's a car note. That's a
Baby, she said it's virtual option. Shit, they might charge you to log on to the fucking Zoom. Shit.
virtual might be 500. You don't even ask about that option.
But I brought this up to say honestly, two
I know where
things.
you're going. I know where you're going.
Two
Come on.
things. Number one, pay for the shit you want to do. That's number
Yep.
one. That's just what it is. Number two, stop talking about black book events is busting your fucking heads because it's people that's going to that damn event, BookCon, they're gonna pay for it, and it's gonna be dead on that. Same thing with shelves in the city. Shelves in the city, from what I understood, weren't cheap neither. So stop thinking people that run these fucking events is out to get your money. They're not. Cause some of these events, so I feel like some of these events should have been a lot higher. I ain't gonna some I saw some of them ticket prices. I was like, that's it, and you getting all that. So I'm saying that to say, baby, it's people out here charging stacks for VIP admission to give you free water and a charging port. Don't fucking play.
That's the part I'm stuck on.
Yes.
But I could bring some Fiji. Is it Fiji water or something? I hate Fiji, by the way. We know I don't, in case y'all want to sponsor some. Oh, but baby, what kind of water is y'all giving them? Like,
baby, it must be from Jesus River up in heaven. It got to be.
It gotta be from the Nile, baby. It got. But
now I saw that today, and I was just like, yeah, y'all gonna have to stop that bullshit. Like, it's a money grab. Because I'm sorry, even with all that, I don't see where the $900 going. That's just me though. But again, that's something I won't be attending. So
that girl said, "Oh God, I'm listening to you." I looked at the comment. That girl said, "I can almost get to Fiji, the country, for that price." You know what? Okay, you log off. Okay,
you pay for the things you want to do, and you don't complain about them. So when it comes to these black book events, like a Chocolate City Lit Fest, like a Black Romance Book Festival, like a ESS Lit in the City, when you see prices, shut the fuck up. That's all I got.
Pay it. Do you want to be there now? Because I'm looking at the lineups, and the three you just named, they got great offerings a part of their ticket price.
Yes.
And I thought the ticket price were fairly like beyond reasonable for what's being offered. Yes. So pay for what you want to pay for. Don't say nothing about them people ticket price.
Leave where it's at. All right. Now some real life drama. Real life drama. AKA porch talk now. You know, this your tea up. Go on, tell the people what you're doing.
So y'all, I ran across an interesting video, and some people may not agree. Let me preface this by saying some people may not agree, but this stood out to me because when I think about my group of friends, when I think about the women that I'm around, the women that I congregate with, and some of the conversations we have, this one holds true. So I'm not gonna tell you what it's about. I'm gonna play the video first, y'all listen, okay? Okay.
I'm gonna talk about how black girls never really got a chance to learn how to date. When I say that, what I mean is we weren't really allowed to get to know boys. We weren't allowed to understand or learn how to be courted, to be treated. We got like some throwaway one-liners that basically boil down to leave these boys alone. Keep them out your pants. You better not come home with no baby. But I just remember being told that I needed to cover myself. I was taught to be ashamed of myself before I was taught how to embrace and love and learn and understand myself. There was all these rules around femininity and womanhood. And then you see the men just, well, you see the men. You see how the men are operating in today's society. Now, hear me and hear me good. I love being a black woman. We set the standard, baby, when it comes to culture, music, fashion. Black people in general are at the top of the totem pole, but black women, you give us something and we multiply that thing. We are the blueprint for elevation, okay? I love being a black woman. But it is dangerous and tiring at times, okay?
So, when I saw this video, and be clear, when I see things or say things, I'm never saying it applies to an entire demographic, right?
Right.
But what I will say is, when I thought about that, I look at my own shared dating experiences. When I look at the type of things I allow and tolerated from the male species, I said, "Damn, she not lying." At
Mm-mm.
least for most of us, friend, and I can account for. I've known you long enough to know we talk about these things. When it came to dating, I don't feel like we were given a proper blueprint on how to date. And
Mm-hmm.
she not lying. We were taught go, be smart, get your degree. I feel like women are taught how to be wives, but not how to date
Mm-hmm.
men.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like boys get free reign. Not,
Mm-hmm.
and again, y'all, that's not everybody. But when it
Mm-hmm.
comes to women, like, at what point are we given a different roadmap? Did that make any sense?
Mm-hmm.
Like, at what point is the instruction going to change? Because even now today, you will see a woman. God forbid something happens to a woman tragic, and you get where I'm going with this. Well, why
Mm-hmm.
was she dressed like that? Or what? How
Right.
come it's always that and never? Or if she dating a dude and something happened and she don't immediately notice red flags, right? Now, as we get older, we age. You are supposed to learn things, but if she didn't see the red flags, what about the times that number one she was never taught to date and she never saw a successful relationship? She
Right.
doesn't know. No one taught her, and so you get this ideology, and I'm just like, damn. So when I saw the video, it was just like, oh shit,
Yeah.
she on to something.
Yeah. Yeah, I will say this, and I've had this conversation with my mom, and I think I made you privy to this. I was like, me and my little brother, we're only 10 months and 11 days apart. But the way we were raised as far as dating and dealing with the opposite sex was totally different. And I told my mom this. I said, when I was coming up, all you told me was to keep my legs closed and don't let no little boy get you pregnant. When it came to my brother, it was here go a pack of magnums. Don't bring me home no baby. And it's kind of like you almost encourage the behavior. And again, my mom was an older mama, so she only did what she was taught how she was growing up. So I think a lot of it's just generational. I
Mm-hmm.
said, but now I will say this: my mama didn't make me feel the way about my sexuality. I could come to her and talk to her about stuff, but that initial conversation was keep your legs closed. You know what you say, books before boys, because boys bring babies. That was the saying that was in my house. But when it came to my little brother, they was like, here, little nigga, go, just go have fun, but don't bring us no baby home and don't come home with no disease. So a lot of girls, and that was just a soft landing for that in my house, right? I had some friends who mothers was just crazy. Like if they saw them talking to a little boy, they beating their ass. So you got that in your head that you're supposed to fear men because they ain't no good for you and you need to be on your ish, and that carries into adulthood. So you don't get a chance to really date the way you're supposed to, or try to get to know somebody because you still got that in your mind, like, oh, I ain't supposed to be doing this, I ain't supposed to be doing this. So everything he wants to try with you or try to get to know you, you already look at him like he's your enemy because this what has been instilled in you for so long. So I totally agree with her. I feel like I will say it's better now, but sometimes I feel like it'd be a little bit too fluid in the household with the sexuality because it's just kind of like, baby, why is your daughter 9 so she gonna bust up for her little boyfriend? Like, baby, no, you would have got knocked upside your head in my house. You talk like that.
Yeah.
But the times are different. Conversations are different. I'm just glad the conversations are now happening. Right?
There's a delicate balance that exists, right? I'm not a
Right.
mother yet. I can only imagine how I would be as a mother. But I can honestly say when I look back at my childhood, I wasn't never taught how to date. I wasn't never taught what to expect from a man. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
And this is no knock to my dad. My dad is older. My dad had come from the boomer generation. He older. The two times my dad has made a comment on my dating life was simply when I told him I was gonna date an older man. He was like, "Hell no, there's no date no older man. I'm your daddy. You ain't date nobody close to my age." Number one.
Yeah.
Number two was if he can't do twice as much as I do for you, you don't need him. That was what I was given. Now,
Right.
granted, my daddy came up during a time where a man was taught to work, provide, take care of the household,
Right.
work your back, get it done by any means necessary.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't kind of hold it against him. But in a way, it's one of those things like, damn, I wish I would have known. It's that true statement of if I would have known then what I know now, type
Mm-hmm.
of thing. But
Right.
I think as we age, that's why I love that some of these conversations, while social media has its downfalls, I do love the parts of social media where you have women engaging in conversation like this, where they are, making things known. Even in a way, it feels like teaching each other how to date, what to accept, what not to accept, and then knowing that everything is going to be tailored to you as a person. But I
Right.
love that we can have these type of conversations so that we can teach the girls after us, like, hey, let me tell you, X, Y, and Z. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
that's
Yeah, and
all
just
I
and just to close that conversation, I like now that we are so forthcoming about information when it comes to dating, about sexuality, about dealing with the opposite sex. And I talked to my mom about some of this stuff because my mom about to be 70, and she was like, "I learned from you now. I was only doing my mom taught, what they taught me." So,
have.
again, I just think a lot of it is just generational and it just passes down. But when I had that conversation with her about, how she raised me and my brother basically be different, she was just like, damn, I never even knew that this was a thing. I was like, yeah, that was a whole thing, Miss Ma'am. You did that. Right.
Yeah.
But you only know what you know. So
Mm-hmm.
shout out to that young lady for bringing that topic to light because it's true.
Yep.
The other thing, and I won't stay here long, there was a conversation being had about the music industry, the film industry, and how nothing is really catered towards teens anymore, or adolescents or children. And they asked Jermaine Dupri about it. And he basically was like, listen, I can't do it all. I can't do everything. And what he mean was, he was saying how there was a time where there were music and movies and TV shows strictly for a certain demographic. And I have said this before. Me and my friends have this conversation. There is no transitional period for these children anymore. I remember that, yes, I knew what blues and gold and oldie was, and gospel and all that was, but there was also a lane of music and movies and TV strictly for me. It was Disney
Yep.
Channel, it was Nickelodeon, it was PBS, it was ABC on a Saturday morning. Like, we had things, it was WB with their cartoons. There were things that we could transition into from toddler to child to adolescence to young adult. Like, we did that. And I just remember having like teen crazes like over B2K and Bow Wow,
Bow
Lil
Wow, yeah.
Coolio, and
Sammy.
Sammy, and like Brandy and Monica basically grew, and Aaliyah, they grew up with us,
Mhm.
so we were watching them in real time as their careers were taking off, and we got to have that moment. With it, same with Destiny's Child. We saw Beyonce when they were 16, and we was someone was like 13, 14, but we were still in that age gap, and they made age appropriate music. Same thing with movies. We had She's All That, I Know What You
Mhm.
Did Last Summer. We had
Like
things that,
Mike.
like Mike, like that. We had shit that was just for us, and
Yeah.
now these little motherfuckers, they watching Power and Empire and
Yeah.
Greenleaf. There's
Yeah.
no moment. So I can't even be mad and say, oh, these kids act so grown. Y'all don't give them the space to act like children or act like teenagers. Like they the reason why they want a 32-inch bust out is because they seen it on goddamn Basketball Wives. Because ain't nothing else on in the home right then. Well, your parent got a choice. I would say that. But if this is all you're consistently seeing, all you're consistently listening to, you're gonna try to fit the mold of that. And now your eyelashes long and your nails as long as mine. It's just like, y'all really ain't got shit for real, for real. So can we even be mad at this generation for acting too grown when it's only grown shit out here for them to do? Because it's only so much your mom and daddy can protect. Mind you, now the internet is everywhere. Internet was the privilege with us coming up, baby. That dial up. If you had that AOL dial up, then you was balling a little bit. So we didn't have a lot of access. We literally had to see it and feel it in real time. But now you got a smartphone, baby. The world is at your fingertips. You can do some grown shit.
Okay, I got a caveat to that though. I got a
Okay.
caveat to that. My caveat, two things. I agree with what he's saying because being back home, we used to have things like celebration station. We had Jillian's place. We had so many things, and anytime we go home, I say the same thing about Memphis. They don't have anything to offer the children anymore. So you wonder why they're getting into so many things. They don't have anything that caters to them. But when it comes to the grand scheme of things, when it comes to an entertainment world, we look at all those same people we talking about and how it scarred the entertainment industry. It scarred them, the dark side of the entertainment industry. So I
I agree with that.
definitely understand what Jermaine Dupri is saying, but there also has to be, if we're gonna get back to where we can get that rotation, because history always repeats itself, right? There's gonna come a cycle where it becomes, you have things for the kids. I think there has to be a lot of transparency. Parents have to be on top of that shit to make sure their child isn't in the line of fire with some of the creepy things that happen on the dark side that we don't get a chance to see, right?
Right.
So I think
I understand that.
we in such a time where, look at now where we realize all these things coming about our favorite stars and realizing the tumultuous upbringing they've had, not having a
Right.
childhood or being subjected to some of the most despicable things. And you
Right.
like, damn.
Yeah,
But
and
they
all we
gave us
know is that
something, right?
why I'm like, and all we can see is they gonna be on TV Saturday,
Yeah.
yay! Yeah, I
So,
gotta read what's her name, Jeanette McCurdy. She was on that show I'm Miranda or something like that. She was on
mhm,
some show, but she wrote a book literally saying I hate my mom or something like that, and like her
mm,
mom because she the breadwinner of the family, and she the show was iCarly. And she was on that show for years,
mhm.
right? And we just see the finished product, but she was like, she wished she had never done that. So I get that side of it, and it's like it's a losing battle on both sides. Cause like now you don't want to subject these kids to be in the industry so early and get taken advantage of. But then the kids ain't got shit to look forward to. So
Agree. And some things, maybe here's where me and my kids might butt head when I finally have them. I'm a little bit of an old school parent, but I also have older parent. Like
mhm.
some things I don't agree. I personally do not agree with my 13-year-old having long stiletto nails. That's the me thing though. Now I
Yeah,
started
me
getting my
too.
nails done when I was about 15. I'm okay with you getting a little French, a cute little short little look, but you're not
Do the
having,
girls really even wear French tip for real? With the cotton
girl, they
candy?
they not they don't wear cotton candy. They wear it's this new OPI pink that all the girls wear.
Okay.
But I personally am. I just can't. I'm not agreeing with my 13-year-old wearing a 30-inch 613 bust down. And
Yeah.
most people say, "Well, they're kids." They got. I get that. I get that. But I want my child to remain not within a box. But I want you to understand, I'm your friend. You can come to me for anything, but I'm not that type of friend. I'm not your
Right.
home girl. But I want you to understand, as your mother, you can always talk to me. I'm gonna allow you luxuries. I'm gonna allow you privilege to do things,
Mhm.
but there's a cap to that. So
Right.
I think it's a fine line. And as a parent, you're never gonna get everything right. And as a kid, you have this ideology. And I think now we're in such a world where things are just too grown for certain too
Yeah.
like because TV, I think hell as an adult, I'd be looking at some stuff and like, y'all showing this on TV?
Listen, and like
So
I
you
just said,
imagine the
I
children watching it.
love Tubi, but if you don't see nothing else on Tubi, you're gonna see some titties, it's some booty, it's on Tubi. I,
Yeah.
I really do think Tubi doing soft porn at this point. I ain't gonna hold you.
But
Cause
if
I
you look at the majority of
yeah.
television, like
Oh
you
yeah,
said, the kids watching Power, the kids watching
yes.
what's the Raising Cane? What was his name? Raising
Raising
Canaan.
Kanan. Yeah.
You think about stuff like that and the things they're exposed to. And don't get me wrong, I know people say, well, they go to school and learn some of this stuff. Yes, but in your house, you're the damn parent. And so there's
Yes.
for you to start to box and cage things. So, okay, child of mine, I know you see this thing or your peers doing it, but this is not how this goes. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So I think we're at a fine line, but I do think there has to come a time when we reinvent, not necessarily reinvent the wheel, but we got to let that history come back because these children do need something.
Yeah.
But what does that look like, and how do you put in safe parameters? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I
that's just
agree.
my little 2 cents.
Yeah, I agree. So it's just like I said, it's a lose-lose. Like, do we throw kids back in the industry knowing what we know now? Or do we say, hey, you little niggas in the world gotta let me stop calling these people kids niggas, or you little people gotta suffer in the world because
Yeah,
whatever. So that's it.
I don't know.
Um y'all know what time it is.
Oh Lord,
Come on now. You want a whole week. You want a whole week. You want a whole week. And I gotta come back. But it ain't nothing bad. Y'all know this is
okay,
the segment of the show. Charlie,
okay.
please.
So yeah, before she do Charlie, please, we have this unwritten rule. When I got nonsense for Nisha or she got Charlie, please, we don't brief each other on it, cause baby, if we do,
Not at
then we're
all.
gonna start censoring things.
Yeah. And it just is what it is. So Charlie, please this segment, I get to sound off about the stuff in the book world, real world, my world, whatever. I just sound off about it. And I don't give a fuck who get mad about it. If you got something to say, keep saying it. Oh well, we here now. So I would say for this week of Charlie, please, everything does not need your fucking opinion or your
That ain't what your
commentary
captions say.
or your commentary, your thought process, your think piece, your breakdown, your goddamn MIT dissertation, We don't fucking need it. I have had enough. And I'm saying this because a lot of times when we say shit and bring light to shit, we make it bigger than what it is, especially on the internet. Sometimes you have to understand that people are literally rage baiting, and you have to make a conscious decision not to fall into this trap. Stop it. A lot of these topics and a lot of the shit that they rage bait get regurgitated at least 3 to 5 fucking business days. And it's kind of like y'all fall for the fucking booby trap every time. You do not have to lend your voice to every fucking thing. Sometimes you have to let an idiot be a fucking idiot without trying to educate them. Because you want to know something? Half of them don't give a fuck about everything that you're saying to them. And you could be spending 110% true facts, but guess what? They do not care. They are there for clicks, views, and likes. Okay? And we have to understand that. So stop giving your opinion on everything. Stop lending your voice. Stop taking time out of your day to stitch a fucking video. Stop highlighting. Stop screenshotting. Stop putting this shit on threads. Because guess what? I guarantee you they're going to do something again and you're going to have to come out of character again. I get some shit has to be addressed. Not everything. Some of y'all hold this crusade flag every time some shit go on. Baby, go sit down, take a rest, kick your feet up. We do not need your services this time around, okay? Sometimes you have to literally look at a motherfucker like they stupid and go on about your day. And that's all I got this week for Charlie, please. I'm saying this out of pure love and admiration. I am tired. Y'all have to understand, and some of y'all are too educated to argue with the idiot. Baby, once I have deemed you a slow person, a stupid person, or a person without sense, I have literally nothing else to say to you. And a lot of y'all spend time addressing idiots, especially in the internet, especially in the fucking book space. Leave them alone. They only want your reaction, because I guarantee you when you go to this person's page, they barely got 1,000 followers. The biggest video they never had had 700 views. And now that you done made them a thing, boom, shit just took off. Hey.
You're probably arguing with a 13-year-old in their mother's basement.
Or you probably arguing with a bitch that's 45 that ain't made it in no other corner in the internet. And she came over here to the book side and now she done tried to make some shit pop. Like, we have to stop falling for the bait and switch. Let's just stop that. Please.
Oh, that
it's
girl
getting fucking annoying.
She said you about to slip on that soapbox.
Listen.
And I'm trying to hold it together because...
And I won't even go into the situation that was addressed because, again, I guarantee you in 3 to 5 business days it's going to come up again. But I just want some of us to just stop it. It's not necessary. It's not needed. I was taught you never argue with a fool because from a distance you can't tell who's who. Don't be the person looking like a goddamn fool trying to correct another fool.
Baby.
Okay? Capiche? Comprende?
Baby.
It's not needed.
I think that's the one thing I be going back and forth with myself about being in on the internet. It's like, are you gonna address anything? Some things deserve to be addressed.
Of course.
But y'all, some stuff y'all be addressed, and I be want to smack that phone out your hand. Cause why you keep going back and forth with that dumb ass person? Shut up. If nobody says anything to them, won't be none to be said.
And a lot of times, it's like I said, and I love to use this analogy. It's like you're addressing a child. You know how a child do everything in their power to get your attention, and they keep looking behind them like they looking. And the minute you get them that attention, they start to act a fool. That's all they wanted. They just wanted your fucking attention. It's really childlike behavior. Full on fucking tantrum. When they was over in that corner, one of our parents said, they was quiet. As soon as you acknowledge the fuck up, they act a fool.
And y'all could go check some of these people's history. They do this quite often.
They do this.
They go post something and they trying to see if it's gonna get some traction. You don't get no traction. Okay, well let me wait a little minute. I'm gonna say it again. Do get some traction. Girl, track your ass right on out of here.
And again, we know the internet loves the drama. They love for the girls to be in the tizzy and a tussle, but it's like, dog, I'm tired. It's to the point now when I see shit, I literally have to keep scrolling. I scroll. Yeah. So just want to let y'all know that please stop, especially us with bigger platforms. I ain't gonna say us because I ain't got a big platform, but such of those that got bigger platforms, baby, do not bring your 50,000 followers over to that side of the internet to address a fucking fool. I promise you, giving them what they wanted, right, wrong. Because some people only want the attention, and
I
you gave
agree.
it to them.
It's a couple big name people I follow who has a nice following. I'm like, why y'all every day y'all respond to everything that be going on? You ain't tired. I be like, baby, it's so many other things I'm
Ain't
literally
you
there's one
tired,
person.
Miss Hilly? Ain't you tired?
It is one person, a couple people, but I be like, bro, y'all respond to it could be 5 things that happen in one day, and they respond to all 5 things, and I be like,
Every single fucking issue.
yeah,
Yeah. So,
okay,
all right.
you feel better? Yeah,
I mean, I
you
ain't
got.
feel two ways about the shit no way. I mean, I'm just they're gonna do what the fuck they want to do. I'm just
I
saying,
say
don't do it.
you're just trying to please mom, baby. You cleared the air. I'm just making sure the air is clear. You're okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. I mean, people gonna do what the fuck they want to do. They who am I? They
Yeah.
ain't gonna. They only listen to their damn mama. That's why they in the situation they in. So fuck them.
I'm
So
about to
these
go to
are the
soundbite.
announcements. We have no guests next week. It's just us. Yay!
Y'all better show up. Hey.
Y'all better fucking show up because y'all like to hear us talk shit.
I was nice when I said it, y'all. Just keep
Listen,
that in
they
mind.
know what the vibes is now. God damn. Like they know what it is. So no guests next week. And we have been really guest heavy. We didn't even realize for the past 12 weeks, 10, 11, 12 weeks, baby, we didn't have some folks on here. It's time for y'all to get to know us again. Because I think y'all don't know us no more. So we have no guests next week. And it's just to give us, time to just kind of curate our show a little better, show more of our personality. And, we just need to chill. It just gotta be us. So that's fine. The next thing is
Y'all ain't left no damn voicemails yet.
I ain't left
Don't
no
even get
damn
it
voicemail.
to
Listen, Auntie trying to be nosy and be in y'all business, give y'all some hood advice or some shit I would do.
I told y'all, I'm trying to get some advice.
That's it. So leave us a voicemail. The link in the bio. The link is in the bio.
You can tell your mama happy birthday and I'm gonna say it. Like, come on, fam.
Shout your trifling that baby dad out. The nigga ain't paid rent in 6 years. Shout him out anyway.
Cute.
Yeah, Hey, that's a great thing. If my face
She
went on the internet,
capitalized on no.
I bet you trifling nasty motherfucker. You sitting up here, I took care of your goddamn child. I would be great at it. If there was a real career, I would be a CEO.
Oh God.
I would be a CEO. I ain't gonna hold you.
Voicemail.
Let's talk. Leave us a voicemail. Of course, you got the Patreon again.
Yeah.
And next week we are picking up the month of giveaways. Y'all know we took off last week, and I knew coming back this week it was gonna be kind of slow. Not only that, we want to change up the rules a little bit because I keep putting that flyer up there. Y'all think it ain't the giveaway ain't going on, so I got to change it up a little bit. And I want y'all to do something new for us. So month of giveaway is still happening. Month of giveaways
things. We still got some other stuff coming, but you expect the unexpected, babe.
Yeah. And outside of that, what you got, Niche? Any last words? Any thoughts? What we?
Shout out to the people who did reach out to me just to check on me.
Right.
Especially Nicole from TTPS. TTPCs. Y'all know, turn the page, sis. I can't talk.
Turn up, sis.
Nicole, turn up.
Shout out.
Yeah, shout out to Nicole. But Nicole is not the only one, but she always supports, but just, immediately she like, hey girl, you okay? And I fell off the grid. And so coming back, just seeing people just checking on me in the interim, just like you straight, like I can respect that. I not only respect it, I appreciate it because you don't think people really take notice to things, but for somebody to just reach out and like, are you good? Like you straight, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Outside of that, Refine the Ratchet, we on here next week. You getting all us. You gonna love it, and you better show up because we got some stuff to say. It's gonna be good, and yeah. What you got, girl?
Keep your girl lifted. This grad school is grad schooling,
She wanted to go get that degree, y'all.
I love it. I'm gonna tell my educational journey, and y'all gonna see why I go so hard. Y'all will understand the method to my madness. And ain't nothing wrong with having a piece of paper behind your name.
I love this for her, but let me tell you something. Offline, y'all, that girl be stressing me out. You gonna lie to the people like that?
The feeling is mutual. Other than that, map sunflower in it. Other than that, that's all I got, friend. I think this is a good show. I thank you to Casey Mills for coming through. Again,
Yeah.
she's at Chocolate City Lit Fest Arthur. Y'all will see her.
Yes.
Girl told y'all when y'all see her at CCLF, she is not gonna have that back catalog if you did not pre-order. She ain't gonna have the club flyers or none of that if you didn't pre-order. So if you want it, you better pre-order because she ain't gonna have it.
And in the meantime, baby, she on tight deadlines, but she got a whole hell of a catalog for you. I said catalog, a whole hell of a catalog for you to go check out. She got 2 releases she just had in the month of August. She also got that Trad Pub coming up. So, for all information, check her out. And again, for those of y'all who got CCLF tickets, she gonna be there. So we want to show up, support, get that table clean, so she ain't gotta take no books back home. Okay?
Right. And that's all we got, friend. We did an hour, 20 minutes.
It's been real. You know what I'm saying? You know what to do is say, you know what I'm saying? Okay.
Oh my God. Okay. We out, y'all.
Bye, y'all.